Hey guys, this is just a quick kind of heads up. During this interview, Skype and Fraps just didn't want to be friends, so there's a little bit of flashing around Kayla. Not like bright flashes, but more like a black box coming in and out. But you can still see her. This is more of a warning for people who might have seizures due to like strobe lights or whatever. But and my main thing I suggest is not to watch this in full screen, but if you do, I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll try to work it out next time for these interviews, and the rest will be described in the video. What's going on, guys? ReaperCommentary here, and I'm here with Kayla!
Hi.
So in case people don't know what this series is, it's N4G Interviews. Recently I got partnered, and I decided why not give people the inside scoop of what's going on in video games and how everything works.
Everything.
Everything.
It all works. I don't know
Everything
how it
is
all works.
awesome.
Yeah, I want to see the movie again. Okay, sorry.
Anyways, so this is why I have Kayla here. She's a 2D artist for Smite, a very popular game on my channel. So, okay.
Here.
I'm just going to start this off with a bit of her history, because I feel like it. So, as you know the question, what usually inspires you to draw?
Okay, what usually inspires everything? Everything usually inspires me to draw. Um,
Everything?
Everything. Mostly video games though, and other cool like cinematics. I really love watching cinematics. I just the whole style of it. I mean, what else? Other artists definitely inspire me to draw. They push me to be better, and they continually like bring out new designs and things that like I've never thought of. That I'm like, man, I wish I thought of that. That's so cool. Why didn't I think of that and draw that? You know. So I would say yeah, like games and movies, just the entertainment industry in general, and like again like other artists and stuff really push me to be better and inspire me to do my best.
Yeah, definitely. I'm also a digital artist as well.
Mhm.
Everything you said is
Yeah,
basically
it's like
what...
everything. Like look outside, like that tree over there. It's
Oh
really
my god, darkness.
oh my butterfly.
But you did say like video games and stuff and
Mhm.
action shots, and I definitely see that in a lot of your art, which we'll be looking at later.
Are we now? Oh,
Ooh, ooh, don't tell anybody.
sorry.
Um, so what got you into digital art, kind of slash the gaming side of it? Did you like just go, oh, look, computer, Microsoft Paint, oh my god.
I actually never got into Microsoft Paint. Like, I never started with the pixel art thing. No, what I did was, just by being like a fan like of anime and stuff like that, I ended up stumbling upon an online drawing board called Ookaki. It used to be like Japanese owned and stuff like that. So I would get on that, and you would literally like paint in your browser, and I would paint with the mouse because I didn't have a tablet. I didn't even know what a tablet was then. And then you would post your picture on there, and then people could like leave little comments and stuff on the picture. And like I got super addicted to that. And like my stuff was like terrible. It was absolutely terrible. I mean, because this was with the mouse. And this was like I was like probably how old was I? 11, 12 when I started doing that and posting my art digitally. Um, and then from there, when I hit high school, I moved on to Photoshop. And I think I've said this like before when other people asked me, but like I opened Photoshop and it literally scared the crap out of me because I was like so used to like just this simple little layout of Okaki, which was like two layers and like a little palette of colors. Photoshop was like, oh gosh, and I like closed out of it like within like a minute of opening it. It's like too much. Go back to Okaki. But eventually, like I got into it and started teaching myself and watching videos and stuff like that. But I still do traditional art too, like all the time. So I don't like just do strictly digital.
Yeah, I actually saw an ad last week for Okaki.
Yes! You know, I'm so tempted to go back and find an Okaki board and just start Okaki again because it was so much fun. But the sucky thing is about it, like, if your internet browser crashed, you lost your entire image. Like, it was gone.
Oh, that's
It was gone.
terrible.
Like, I would be scared to, like, go to school and leave my browser open. That, like, I would be scared, like, my mom would close out of the browser on accident and, like, delete my art or something like
Mom,
that.
don't use the computer.
Oh, yeah, I would. I'm sure she can remember me saying that. Don't touch the computer.
It's mine.
But yeah,
Definitely the Photoshop thing as well. I opened that up because I got it
it's
with a
scary.
tablet, and I was like, uh, ooh, brush tool. What the fuck?
What are all these settings?
It was so bad.
It's true. It's so true. But you know what? Like, it's really not that difficult. Like, once you get to
Yeah,
use
I
stuff like that.
definitely got better at it recently.
Yeah, it's just about trial and error and finding out what works for you.
All right, so now this is more serious than I didn't
Oh,
really want to go this way, but screw it.
oh no.
What main courses did you take in college to get your Bachelor of Fine Arts? If you have one, I don't know. I'm guessing.
Well, I don't have a bachelor's in fine arts, so, but I do have a bachelor's in computer animation.
Uh,
My degree was, I guess so, that's a bachelor's of science, I guess. Yeah. So my degree was very heavily 3D focused. I went to Full Sail thinking that I was going to focus majorly on like concept art and stuff like that because I saw people like students graduating with demo reels that were like strictly concept art, like portfolios, which is what I wanted to do. And that was the closest thing I could find to it without going to fine arts because I didn't want to go traditional route. Um, and unfortunately, they ended up removing the concept art and illustration part from their program halfway through. I got through halfway that I got through the program. Sorry, my
that
English is
sucked.
terrible apparently. But anyways, so my demo reel and stuff like that was focused strictly on like 3D environment art and stuff like that. But I don't do 3D anymore. I stick to 2D, which is what I originally wanted
You're
to do
too good
anyways.
for it anyway. I mean,
I
3D,
don't
it's so
know.
like 5 years ago.
No, 3D is awesome. I'm gonna move my mic.
Um, I don't know. I
Oh,
definitely concept art is what I want to get into.
yeah, yeah. So really, honestly, I would recommend this is just my personal experience. Other people might say something differently, and it just really depends on how you work as a person, as an artist.
Yeah,
I would say you don't really need to go to college to do what I'm doing. Like, I personally wish I didn't go. I made a lot of good contacts, which is, it's really good to network and stuff like that. So that was very important. But as far as like the skills that I use now today, like in my everyday job, I taught myself all before anyways.
yeah.
It was just a matter of me practicing them and getting up to the level that I needed to be at in order to step into the industry. So,
I definitely feel like I'm gonna go to college just for the experience. I mean,
yeah,
I get
it's
what
good
you're
for the
saying.
experience and it's good for structure as far as like the teacher and stuff, your instructor giving you tasks and stuff that you have to do. It's good for time management, learning, your deadlines,
Yeah,
and also it's good again for the socialization and networking, which I would say would be one of the most valuable tools is making sure that you are constantly talking to people, talking to your peers,
hi.
hi, and like really getting your stuff out there and not just like sitting in the back corner of the room doodling away and not showing your stuff to anybody because
Don't look.
don't like it's terrible. Okay, don't do that.
I
Don't do
used
that.
to be like that in school, but mainly because people be like, "Oh, what is that?" And it's just,
Yeah.
but I got over it.
I think every artist is self conscious of their work. I
Oh,
am still
definitely.
self conscious of my work,
It's
so
just like I
they
don't
won't.
let people see it till it's done in a week later after I added all this stuff onto it.
See, I would recommend you don't do that. I would recommend you show off your sketch a bit, and you get feedback from that. And people might be like, oh, well, maybe if you change this a little bit, it might look better. That way, you can change it in your initial sketch, and then that way, your final product it'll be more fine tuned and
That's what
stuff.
girlfriends are for.
Yeah,
I'll leave that to her.
I mean, I don't know. I don't have a girlfriend right now, so
uh, let's see.
get me one of those, I guess.
All right, now to the more current stuff.
Mhm.
Um, as we all know, you work at HiRez Studios,
Do I?
and do you? I thought. I
I think I
mean,
got fired yesterday. I'm not sure though. I showed up
did you
today.
did you piss off Nabil again?
Yeah, that's like daily.
Uh, that explains it. Ah, you'll get a call in the morning. Anyways, was there another company you worked for? I don't know if this is like crossing lines. You can.
Oh, no, no, no. As far as like, I worked at um random like studios and stuff like that. I did mostly like internships and stuff
Oh yeah.
because they were smaller, so they weren't able to like hire on full time and stuff like that. But I still wanted to learn, and so I worked. I worked part time for a while at Blick Art Materials, which is a retail store, prior to HiRez, as well as I worked at a Thrust, uh, yeah, Thrust Interactive, which is in downtown Atlanta, and I did some stuff and worked for them. And then before that, when I was in Florida, I worked at a small 2D animation studio. I was learning some cool like how to animate in Photoshop and stuff like that. Just fun stuff to keep my skills sharp
Just all over
and
the place.
yeah, experience really. Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. So I did 2D animation in Florida, and then at Thrust, I did more like illustration stuff and more like mobile game type things. And then I on my side time, when I wasn't working part time, because I had to pay bills and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um, I was basically just doing freelance work and contract work.
I uh, I can definitely agree with that. Getting everywhere because my school offers not only like traditional art but also like digital art and
Yeah.
animation, and I'm definitely getting into that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So my next question, out of the long ass list, why did you make the push to work at HiRez Studios? Like, did it just pop up in a newspaper? Were you like, they seem to be
Yeah, it was
doing
like
something?
Craigslist, like it was just like, oh, that looks like a good gig. And go
They look
sign
like they're gonna
up for
pay the
that.
most.
$2 an hour. It's better than free. We got this. Just kidding. Um, no, really. Really, one night I was on Skype with some friends and just doing some like art doodles. There were some of my artist friends that I worked with at Blick actually, and I was like, I want to draw fan art of something. So I didn't want to do like you know Blizzard stuff or Valve stuff,
Yeah,
like the big companies. So
all
I
the
decided
stuff
to.
that people do.
Yeah, and HiRez, resonated in my brain because I'd recently gone to SiegeCon like a few months before that,
Yeah,
and so I was like, oh well, let's take a look at their page. I remember Smite looked really cool. This was like way back before it looks like what it does now. This
yeah.
is like like
Closed
completely
beta.
different. Completely different. Yeah, so I remember going on their god selections of their whatever few gods they had, and I found Hades on there. I was like, oh, he's cool. I like his design. So like I started painting him up, and I started submitting him fan art and stuff, and they put it on their Facebook page, and it seemed to get you know a good response, which was good. So eventually, got in contact with the people that worked up there, and set up some time to talk to them and talked about doing the art show in the future and stuff, which we're doing now. Awesome. Um, but yeah, and then that they had a position that opened up for me that I was able to work in 2D UI, so that's where I am now.
Ah.
Yep.
Um. So I guess this kind of answered my question. My next one: if
Yep.
you chose to work on Smite, or if it was assigned to you.
It was just what I was assigned to, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
At the time, it's their main project, so like that's what I'm doing.
Honestly, you should just stay that way because I love it.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's big plans for Smite. Smite's doing great.
Got some big stuffs going on.
Big stuff's in the works. Yeah.
Underground. Um, Now, I did mention, well, again, you answered this one as well. I didn't plan this very well.
No, like I ramble. So
God, Kayla, you're ruining my show.
I also have a cat. Okay.
I can't work under these conditions. Would you like to explain what you do for Smite in more detail if you haven't
Yes.
already?
Yes. Yes. I can explain what I do for Smite. So right now,
Art stream, by the way.
I do the art stream. That's only a small part of what I do. My main part, like my day-to-day job, is doing a lot of the 2D UI and stuff for Smite. So I do a lot of the icons, in-game item
I
icons.
love them, by the
I
way.
Oh, thank you. It's a good teamwork between me and my lead Eric. We do a lot of the icons and stuff like that, and he does all the like the awesome layouts. But and then I do all the god ability icons and the little banner arts and stuff. Like when you open up their spell book, all those little banner
Oh,
arts,
yeah.
description. I do the art up there. And then again, there's some of like illustrative stuff within the
So,
UI.
like, stuff we see every
Yeah,
day we
for
log
stuff
on
that you
Smite.
see that like when you click on like the little gym to go to the store and it has like all those little banners like go get a skin, like
Yeah.
all the art that's behind there, like I did that stuff. And sometimes I do some of the passive meters and like their animations and stuff,
Ooh.
like Shangai's rabbit. I've done, and then like tears past the meter where it like flips from stance.
Yeah.
Like, that sort of stuff is what I do. And then on the side, I do like the art show and stuff like that.
Okay.
And I straight. So.
Definitely, like, I have submitted the shittiest art to the art show, and
No.
for some reason you people show it. I'm just like,
We love all art. Don't diss yourself.
I'm not dissing myself because I literally, like, I just sat down like, oh, is that supposed to be like submitted in an hour? Scribble. I'll scribble
Put
something.
more effort in it next time. Now I'm not gonna show you your stuff.
Maybe. I mean, I'll try. Um, Definitely. I'll also link it in the description, guys. Like the Smite Twitch channel and YouTube channel, if you want to go check out the Smite Art Show.
You should do that.
I'll
So right
do it
now,
if you tweet this out afterwards.
that's right. Tweet, tweet, and
Tweet.
favorite, and whatever else you do. Reblog. I don't know.
I forgot reblogging's a thing.
Is it? I think it is on Tumblr.
Maybe. All right, now deviant art time.
DeviantArt.
I'm gonna edit all the pictures we talk about later
Yeah.
on, like in the video.
So you can like put them on your face.
I was thinking your face, you know.
My face?
Yeah, just kind of cut you out.
Please cover this face.
Just
I don't know what it's doing, but it can be covered. We're cool. We're cool with that.
so you're gonna disappear for a little bit because no one cares about you anyway.
It's true. All right, well, leave.
Yeah, just leave the room. We're gonna talk about you while you're gone. She sucks.
She smells bad too.
I mean, God, my camera reeks. Alright, so I figured we'd focus on some of your Smite art first.
Sure.
I did, like, you do some awesome work. I mean, the action shots and everything. Like, I'm in love with your art.
Thank you.
And the biggest piece I want to focus on, which was my desktop wallpaper for a bit.
Yeah. I'm paying attention. I am.
I'm just gonna completely, like, remove the pictures for a second just to show that. Is Thanos. That beautiful picture of him and his wings all spread.
Yeah,
I mean, the mood is perfect. It's just, it screams out, I'm going to kill you. Like,
Aw.
this is
Yeah,
what...
that's what it's going for.
Yeah.
The whole death thing.
That's what I see in my nightmares. I mean, even though it was my wallpaper, I woke up screaming.
Oh, I didn't want that to happen.
But, do you want to, like, talk about some techniques you took at this picture, or time and whatnot?
I think that one, I started out painting it in grayscale and stuff. I didn't, like, start initially in color, so the color was added later. I'm trying to remember how long it actually took me to do. It didn't really take me that long to do, because, like, since it's so, it's straight on, like, I was able to, like, flip the wings and stuff like that to make them, you know, double them up.
Yeah.
And then, but then go in and add different details on one side and different details on the other. But it saved a lot of time to do that. So I would say it took me like maybe 12 hours, maybe if that to do.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's hard for me to remember now. Since I'm going to start recording my art, I'll be able to actually see how long it takes me now. So
Is that going to be on YouTube, by the way?
it is. I'm going to be making a YouTube channel.
Well, guess what? You are going to be under my featured channels now.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
Ah.
I'm not even on there yet. Hooray.
Just know, you're already there before you're there.
Right there in the heart. Right there.
Oh, you can't see my heart. I can go like this.
Oh, there it is. But anyways, yeah, so like I started that one in black and white. I really wanted to focus more on like the lighting and stuff and then the movement of
Which
the
is
wings.
beautiful, by the way.
And I definitely, you know, in the model, the actual model in Smite, Hades, Thanos' wings can't be that big.
Kronos, right?
Yeah, Sun Wukong. We don't even know. I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. Like, Sabai wanted his wings to be giant and massive and just like completely.
Freya's wings,
Sure.
right? We're talking about.
I think it's a cloak.
Is this Smite anymore?
League of Legends, what?
World of Warcraft, huh?
That game. Anyways, yeah. So I really wanted the wings to be nice and big and kind of shadowy and yeah. I don't know if there's anything specific else you want to know about.
No, I mean, that's it. Like, your rambles help me out so much.
Yeah, I just kind of keep going.
I expected
It's like,
this to be
stop,
so
please.
stiff, you know? Just be like, hi, art and things.
Uh,
Oh,
art.
technique. I drew.
Oh no, I just drew it.
Drew? Like, what kind of stupid question is this? What kind of interview service are you running here?
No, no, we're fine.
Little did you know, I'm undercover for Nabil. Be careful what you say. Love you, Nabil. Um, Now, like, that's the biggest picture I want to focus on, but one thing that really stood out to me, because you don't see much art of them, is that Titan picture that you have, the Titan of Chaos fighting Thor and Athena. And it took me a minute, too, to notice Athena, because I was so focused on the Titan. I was
That's
just...
what I wanted the focus to be on, the Titan. Like,
Yeah.
she's just kind of there as like more detail.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, a Titan. And I'm like, is that Thor's hammer? And I followed the hammer. I'm like, oh, there's Thor. And it took me like a week of looking at this picture to notice little Athena over there.
There's a lot of little details and stuff. That one was super fun to do. It took me around like 30 or so hours to do, from like sketch to complete finish on it. I did it for
That's
this my launch
patience
tournament.
right there.
I have a lot of patience. That's the only thing I have patience in life, is when I draw. Because like I zone in and like time just slides by. It's great.
In the car, move the fuck out the way. In
Yeah,
the
let me
office, move the fuck out the way. Art, it's okay. Take your time.
I'm chill now. We're good. No, everything else I'm just like, I want now.
I'd say I have patience in normal life, except for, like, I can only work on art for so long.
I can work on art forever. I really can. Like, I mean, I work probably like 8 to 10, sometimes 12 hours a day and stuff. So even when I come home, I still like, I want to draw more. Like, I want to draw something different. Like, because I work on Smite all day. I mean, and I still like to come home and like work on more Smite art and stuff like that. But sometimes I like to sit down and do like personal works and stuff that, you know, I've been inspired to draw from other things.
Am I hearing myself echo? Yes, no? Yeah, a little bit when I peek. I'm hearing myself, Kayla.
I don't hear you echo, so that's good.
Ah!
Echo, echo, echo.
Now, if my computer would like to cooperate, I don't know. I'd like to look at other pictures of Kayla, please? Not of Kayla, but what... I'm not a creep, I'm sorry.
Creeper.
Tiptoe by the window! So, I mean, I see a lot of your sketches in here, first of all. And they're not sketches in my book. At least not in my art book.
Oh.
But one that really fascinates me that you recently drew was this little girl with a sword.
Oh, yeah.
And you named it Lunch Sketch.
Yeah.
Perfect name. Describes the picture perfectly.
You know what? I'm on point with names. I have the best names ever. Like, they completely describe the image.
Yeah, I mean, that girl, that's why she has a sword. She's hunting for food. It's lunchtime.
It's rabbit season. That's what's happening.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
Yeah, yeah, honestly, I had some time during lunch. I brought lunch in, so I just sat at my desk and ate and drew.
I mean, like, I was fascinated by it because it's, like, such a beautiful picture, and then you have, like, the sword on top of it all. I mean, what's that little girl need with a sword? But you're not really questioning it, because if you question it, you're dead. I mean...
I really like the idea of tiny characters with big-ass weapons. Like, I think it's, like, amazing. So, that's why I drew it.
I mean, I just want to point out, because I was planning on drawing a picture the same day that this was up, and your sword was so close to what I, like, sketched up.
Well, I mean, it's just cool design. It's just...
Yeah, I was just like, oh my god, we're like twins.
Or just brain synced.
Just like every hour on the hour, like syncing up brains, we press that special button.
That's right, we're all connected. We are.
Little do people know. But in total, I'm like just fascinated by the amount of action shots you have and all that, but there's one picture that stands out to me that's more, I guess you could say, gruesome than the rest.
Yeah.
The picture named Spooky. You drew...
Oh, is that the little sketch, the Skelly sketch?
Yeah, the Skelly sketch, branches and whatnot. I'm so tempted to make that my icon on YouTube.
You're welcome to if you want to.
Because it's just like, I looked at it, I'm like, this is what I imagined when I said Reaper commentary one day. So,
I really like skulls and stuff like that. They're super fun to draw. They're super super fun to draw.
and they're so easy too.
They're easy and it's good anatomy practice, you
Yeah.
know.
Just like, I remember from drawing this skull that the cheekbones are supposed to be here.
That's right, exactly.
Uh,
So I I just think they're fun to draw.
I just think they're fun to draw, you know?
So like everything else,
Alright.
trees, rocks. I find anything fun to draw, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I really like it, and if I could see it color, that, wink wink, would be amazing.
Not gonna happen. It's strictly just a pencil sketch.
Strict-
I don't even know what a sketchbook it's in now.
Oh, it's actually like traditional?
It's traditional, yeah.
Oh, now I feel awkwardly bad.
No, I took a picture. Like I drew it traditionally, and then I took a picture with my iPhone.
Traditional though? Like,
Uh-huh.
oh my god.
Just like a pencil.
Damn.
And then I took it with my iPhone, and then I then took the picture into Instagram, and then posted
Yeah.
it through Instagram.
I'm
That's why it
gonna
has
have
like
to
the
like,
cool like the filter effect on it.
I'm gonna go cry in a corner later, right? That I,
Oh,
like, gonna go into hiding.
you like find one. That's plastic. That won't work. Okay.
It might.
Sorry.
So I think that's good on your DeviantArt, even though I could go through it like all day. But I did not inform you on one last question. I like to catch people off guard with an odd question ender. Can I get a drum roll, please? What do you think of my hair? That is your awkward question.
I think your hair is super fluffy, and I actually just want to go like this. Do it.
So many people do that to me in school. I'll just sit there and this random kid will go,
Yeah, you just kind of want to reach out and be like, "How soft is this?"
well, if I make it to the next Smite tournament, you are welcome to touch my
Oh,
hair.
good, because like I would do it anyway without your permission.
Just be like, hey, Kale.
So,
So,
how you do it?
so yeah, I mean, that's it. I mean, if you want to ramble some more, I'll definitely go get something to eat.
Blah. No, no, I'm not that interesting.
I, I don't know. Maybe people will like you more than me. I mean, you might make my YouTube channel the next thing. I don't know.
Yeah, the next big thing.
Next big thing.
Whatever I can do to
Kale.
help, fine. That's cool.
But definitely, thank you for coming on.
Yeah, no problem.
And I'm sorry for spamming you if I ever did.
No,
This is what I had to do, people. I had to spam her Twitter, her email.
totally, he's totally making stuff up. I was like, yeah, I will do this for you because I got you, bro.
Yeah, there's only 3 constant emails from me, with different updates that really didn't need to be
It's
emails.
just good communication skills, you know.
Yeah, even when the other I know you're a good listener. It's not like you were ignoring me or anything.
Oh, never. Not
Alright.
like you did.
So I hope everybody enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. If it's not for me, make it for Kayla. I mean,
For me,
we bothered her. I
you didn't bother me. You didn't bother me, but you should leave a like.
and definitely go check out Smite Art Show, Twitch, their YouTube will be in the description. And whenever she comes out with her YouTube, I'll inform you and put her in the featured things.
Thank you.
All right. Catch you guys later.